Someone is about to take a big risk just to be with you. Get ready. My beloved soul. From the very first moment the universe began whispering your name, something powerful started moving toward you. This message comes to you because there is someone in your life, or someone approaching your life, who is preparing to take a bold step, a life-changing leap, a risk so big that it will reshape everything they know, all because their heart keeps guiding them toward you. They have tried to stay silent. They have tried to hold themselves back. They have tried to convince their mind to be quiet, but the soul does not obey fear. And right now, their soul is louder than every doubt, louder than every obstacle, louder than every reason they tried to come up with to walk away. They can't. They won't. Not from you. They are reaching a point where they can no longer ignore what they feel. No matter how complicated the situation looks from the outside, no matter how many people may have opinions, no matter how unpredictable the future seems, they are preparing to choose you anyway. This is not a simple decision for them. This is not an ordinary moment. Something inside them is awakening, something brave, something determined, something that refuses to lose you before ever having the chance to fully love you. They see you as the person who understands the language of their heart without explanation. They feel safe when they think of you. They feel alive when they imagine a future with you. They feel pulled toward you in a way they have never felt with anyone else. It scares them and comforts them at the same time. And that is exactly why they are about to step into the unknown, trusting only one thing, their undeniable connection with you. There is something you need to know. This person has been holding back for a long time. They have been observing, thinking, waiting, hoping. They have been praying for clarity, signs, courage, direction. They have been wondering whether you feel the same. They have been questioning whether they should move forward or walk away. But now, everything inside them is pushing them forward. They can no longer sit in silence, they can no longer pretend that what they feel is casual. Their emotions are reaching a point where they have become impossible to hide. They are preparing to take a risk that could change everything. A message. A confession. A decision. A step. Something bold. Something unexpected. Something that will bring truth into the light. They are preparing to choose you not with hesitation, but with certainty. And once they take this risk, it will not be something small. It will be something that reveals their depth, their sincerity, their desire to build something real. You may have sensed their energy already. You may have felt their thoughts reaching for you. You may have noticed their behavior shifting. You may have seen the hesitation in their eyes and the longing they try so hard to hide. You may have felt the connection tugging at your soul even when you tried to distract yourself. That is because this bond is not ordinary. It is soul level, heart level, destiny level. This person is ready to do what they have never done before. They are choosing love over fear. They are choosing truth over silence. They are choosing you over comfort. This is not an easy path for them. They know there is a chance of rejection. They know things could change. They know stepping forward exposes their heart. And yet, they are preparing to do it anyway. That is how strongly they feel for you. They imagine a life where the two of you grow together, overcome challenges together, and build something meaningful. They imagine holding you, laughing with you, sharing moments that only lovers understand. They imagine healing with you, trusting you, and offering you everything they have never offered anyone else. They imagine a future where your presence becomes their peace. And they are ready to risk their pride, their comfort, and even their fear to see whether that future is meant for both of you. My beloved soul, prepare yourself. Something is shifting. Something is approaching. Someone is becoming braver than they have ever been. You may feel confused now, or unsure, or even hesitant, but what is coming will clear every doubt. Their actions will speak louder than their silence ever did. Their courage will reveal what their heart has been hiding. Their risk will become the beginning of something new, something beautiful. The universe is guiding both of you into a moment that could change the direction of your story. Don't let fear cloud your heart. Don't let past pain close your spirit. Don't assume this is just another passing connection. This is different. This is deeper. This is real. Open your heart gently. Stay grounded but hopeful. Pay attention to the signs, because the moment is near. Someone is gathering the strength to choose you in a way no one has chosen you before. Get ready. Your story is about to unfold. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. My beloved soul. There is something unfolding beneath the surface of your life right now, something quiet yet powerful, something you may not fully see but can definitely feel. The energy around you is shifting because the person who has been holding back their emotions is reaching a point of no return. Their heart is overflowing, and keeping these feelings inside has become heavier than the uncertainty of what could happen if they finally speak their truth. This person has been wrestling with their emotions for a long time. They tried to convince themselves that distance was safer. They tried to pretend that what they feel for you would fade with time. They tried to focus on their responsibilities, their routine, their fears, but nothing worked. With every passing day, the thought of you grows stronger. Your presence in their life, even if small, has created a longing inside them that refuses to settle for silence anymore. They replay moments with you in their mind. Every word you said, every smile you shared, every glance that lingered between you, they hold on to it all. They imagine what it would feel like to be by your side without hiding, without overthinking, without fear. They want to step toward you with honesty. They want to express what they have been burying deep inside. And the more time passes, the more they realize they cannot keep living in the shadows of their own hesitation. This person has come to understand something important. Losing the chance to be with you scares them more than the risk of telling you how they truly feel. They have realized that silence is a slow kind of heartbreak, the kind that eats away at the soul. They are tired of imagining what could happen. They are tired of waiting for the perfect moment. They have decided that the possibility of you saying yes is worth everything they are about to risk. Their heart is calling them toward you with a force stronger than fear. They know that coming forward may disrupt their comfort, challenge their routine, or even change the course of their life. Yet they are ready. You inspire this courage in them. Something about your energy awakens a version of themselves they didn't even know existed, someone braver, someone softer, someone more honest, someone willing to take risks. They may appear calm on the outside, but inside, their emotions are loud and restless. They think about what they want to say to you. They imagine your reaction. They wonder whether you've sensed their feelings already. They question whether you're waiting for them to make the first move. They hope you can feel the truth they're trying so hard to contain. And even if this person has been distant or quiet recently, that distance has nothing to do with a lack of feelings. In fact, the distance comes because the emotions are too strong. Sometimes they step back because they fear expressing too much. Sometimes they pull away because they worry about overwhelming you. Sometimes they stay silent because they want to approach you in a respectful and meaningful way. But every step back only brings them closer to the moment where they decide they can no longer hide. They have been praying for clarity. They have been asking the universe for guidance. Signs keep pointing them toward you. Every time they try to distract themselves, something brings them back to your energy. They feel a sense of destiny in this connection. They feel that meeting you was not random. They feel that the bond you share carries a purpose they cannot ignore. You may not know the depth of their emotions yet, but you will soon. Their fear is transforming into determination. Their hesitation is turning into action. Their silence is preparing to become confession. They are about to take a leap that could bring both of you into a new chapter, one filled with honesty, vulnerability, and connection. My beloved soul, prepare yourself gently. A moment of truth is approaching. Someone is ready to risk their heart, their comfort, and their certainty, all for the possibility of being with you. Their courage is rising. Their love is growing. And soon, everything they've been hiding will come to the surface in a way that may surprise you, touch you, and change the direction of your story forever. My beloved soul. The energy moving toward you now is stronger than ever. The person who has been silently carrying their feelings for you is no longer able to contain them. Something inside them has shifted completely. The fear that once held them back is beginning to crumble, and the longing they feel for you is becoming impossible to ignore. Their heart is choosing action over hesitation, truth over silence, and courage over comfort. They have reached a point where the emotions they feel for you are overflowing. Every day, the weight of what they haven't said grows heavier. They can't keep pretending that you are just another person in their life. You are not. You never were. You awakened a part of them that had been sleeping, a part that believes in love again, a part that dreams of a future they never dared to imagine for themselves. This person has been thinking deeply about the kind of life they want. They are imagining what it would be like to wake up knowing they don't have to hide their feelings anymore. They imagine being able to talk to you freely, without holding their emotions back. They imagine standing beside you without fear. They imagine building something slow, steady, and meaningful. And every vision of their future includes you. They have been observing the way you move, the kindness in your heart, the sincerity in your presence, and the depth in your energy. And the more they see, the more their admiration grows into something powerful. Something that is pushing them to take a leap they once thought they were incapable of. They feel pulled toward you by something far greater than logic, a soul-level attraction, a force that keeps telling them that this connection is worth every risk. Even the small things remind them of you now. A song. A moment. A memory. A conversation. A thought. It's as if the universe keeps whispering your name into their mind throughout the day. And every whisper strengthens their decision to step forward. But what you need to understand is that this risk they are preparing to take is not small for them. Behind their bravery is a fragile heart that has been hurt before. A heart that fears rejection. A heart that questions whether they deserve happiness. A heart that has carried pain silently. Yet despite all of this, the desire to be honest with you is stronger than their fears. They worry about saying too much. They worry about choosing the wrong moment. They worry about overwhelming you. They worry about how this step might change everything. But even with all these thoughts circling in their mind, something inside them keeps pulling them closer to you. They feel that if they stay silent any longer, they will lose a chance that will never return. And they don't want to live with that regret. They don't want to look back someday and wonder what if. This person is slowly gathering the courage to express everything they've been holding inside, the admiration, the affection, the connection, the longing. They know this moment cannot be rushed, but it cannot be avoided either. The universe is guiding them. Their heart is guiding them. Their intuition is guiding them. My beloved soul, what is coming toward you is a moment of truth. A moment where the air around you will feel different. A moment where their voice may tremble but their heart will speak clearly. A moment that has the power to shift the direction of both your lives. Prepare your heart gently. Stay open. Stay calm. Stay grounded. Because the person who has been holding in their emotions is stepping closer to a decision that could change everything. Their love is becoming stronger than their fear, and soon, you will see the truth they have tried so hard to hide. My beloved soul. The moment you have been sensing, the energy that has been building around your life, is reaching its most powerful point. The person who has been silently loving you, quietly watching you, and deeply feeling for you is standing at the edge of a decision they can no longer delay. Their heart is full, their emotions are overflowing, and the truth they have carried within them is ready to rise to the surface. They have spent many nights thinking about what they want to say. They have replayed conversations in their mind, imagining how you might respond. They have wondered if you can feel the connection too, if your heart pulls toward them the same way theirs pulls toward you. And every time they try to convince themselves to stay silent, something inside them whispers louder, telling them that this love is worth the chance. Their soul is urging them to step forward. Their intuition is guiding them toward honesty. Their emotions are pressing them to take action. Their heart refuses to let them walk away. This is not a sudden impulsive decision. This is something they have been building up the courage to do for a long time. They have been watching your strength, your softness, your patience, your beauty, both inner and outer. They feel drawn to the way you carry yourself, the way you think, the way you express, the way your presence gently shifts their world. You bring them comfort and excitement at the same time. You make them feel alive in a way they haven't felt in years. And now, the risk they are about to take is becoming unavoidable. They know that once they step forward, things cannot return to the way they were. They know that once the truth is spoken, silence will no longer protect them. They know that vulnerability is a powerful and frightening thing, yet they are ready to offer it to you. This person has been carrying questions heavy in their heart. Will you accept their feelings? Will you understand their intentions? Will you be open to something meaningful with them? Will you allow them into your life in a deeper way? They fear disappointing you. They fear losing you. They fear saying the wrong thing. But more than anything, they fear missing their chance to love you. They are preparing to express themselves in a way that may surprise you. It could come through a message, a call, a meeting, a confession from the heart, but however it comes, it will be genuine, soft, real, and full of emotion they can no longer hide. Their decision to take this risk isn't about pressure or expectation. It's about truth. It's about love. It's about the connection that keeps growing between you, no matter how much they tried to hold back. You may not know how much you mean to them. You may not understand how deeply they think about you. You may not realize how much your presence affects their life. But you are about to find out. The universe has been aligning both of you for a moment of honesty. A moment that will reveal the emotions they've carried in silence. A moment that will open a door to something new, something beautiful, something real. My beloved soul, stay open and gentle with yourself. Do not rush. Do not fear. Do not assume the worst. Love comes softly, and truth arrives when the heart is ready. And their heart, finally, is ready. This risk they are about to take is not only for love, but for peace. They want the peace of knowing they tried. They want the peace of knowing they didn't hold back out of fear. They want the peace of knowing that whatever happens next, they followed their heart with honesty. Prepare yourself, because their truth is coming toward you with sincerity and courage. What you felt was never your imagination. What you sensed was real. What your soul picked up on was the energy of someone who loves you more deeply than they have ever allowed themselves to admit. And very soon, you will see their heart clearly, maybe for the first time. My beloved soul. The air around your life is changing, becoming warmer, clearer, and filled with a sense of anticipation you cannot ignore. The person who has been carrying their feelings like a hidden flame is now standing even closer to the moment where everything inside them rises to the surface. Their heart is no longer whispering, it is calling, pulling, urging them to take the step they have been afraid to take for so long. They have reached a level of emotional intensity that cannot be pushed aside anymore. They find themselves thinking about you at unexpected times, replaying memories, imagining conversations, and daydreaming about a life where they no longer have to hide what they feel. Even when they try to distract themselves, your presence returns to their mind like a soft touch they cannot escape. This is not confusion for them anymore. This is not curiosity. This is not a passing moment. This is someone realizing that their heart has chosen you, quietly, consistently, deeply. They have started observing the small signs that you might be open to them. They notice your kindness, your patience, the warmth in the way you speak, the softness in your energy. They notice how you understand without explanations, how you listen without judgment, how you create a safe space without even realizing it. These things make them fall even deeper, even if they try to fight it. But what truly drives them now is something more powerful than desire. It is the fear of regret, the fear of losing a chance that their soul knows will never come again. They are beginning to understand that some connections are too strong to ignore, too rare to abandon, too meaningful to keep buried inside. They have been talking to themselves in their quiet moments, convincing their heart to be brave. They tell themselves, I must say something. They tell themselves, what if this is my only chance? They tell themselves, what if they feel the same? Their emotions have reached a point where silence feels heavier than honesty. They can no longer carry the uncertainty of not knowing how you feel. They want clarity. They want truth. They want openness. They want you. And this time, they are willing to risk the comfort of silence for the possibility of closeness with you. My beloved soul, what you may not realize is that this person sees your value more clearly than you do. They admire your strength. They admire the way you overcome challenges. They admire the softness you still carry, even after everything you've been through. They admire your heart, your spirit, your resilience. They believe you deserve someone who chooses you with clarity, not confusion. Someone who shows up, not someone who disappears. Someone who speaks the truth, not someone who hides behind fear. And they want to be that person for you. But before they come forward, they are gathering the last pieces of courage. They are making peace with their past. They are calming their fears. They are preparing their heart to be open, vulnerable, honest, and sincere. They want to offer you something real, something steady, something meaningful. This is why their energy feels so close to yours lately. This is why you feel someone thinking about you. This is why you sense something approaching. Because their heart is slowly aligning with the moment they've been avoiding but also longing for. Soon, they will step forward. Soon, the truth will unfold. Soon, the weight of silence will break into the light of honesty. My beloved soul, the universe is bringing both of you into alignment. What was uncertain will become clear. What was hidden will be revealed. What was waiting will finally begin. Stay open. Stay grounded. Stay patient. Love is moving toward you with courage, and their heart is preparing to meet yours in truth.